a big lesson in anyone's career is the ability to be agile. You experience that in business. You've also experienced it in the NBA, having to play for different teams like the Magic, the Lakers, the Heat. That's a lot of different leadership styles, a lot of different team dynamic. What advice do you have for our GrowWire audience on remaining agile, but also sticking to your core about what makes you successful?
Well, I'm probably known as what is known as a transformational leader.
Yeah.
I have to transform due to whatever experience I'm going through.
Yeah.
When I turned 19 years old, I do a function with Magic Johnson. And he says, it's okay to be famous, but at some point you want to start owning things. But that's when I started learning about business. I was in the bookstore one day and I saw a book, Dummy's Guide to Starting Your Own Business. I was kind of embarrassed to buy it, so I'm looking at it, but it made a lot of sense. And then I said, okay, basketball player. I won a lot of championships, won Olympic gold medals, but I didn't do it by myself. I need 4 or 5 guys that are smarter than me, that are better than me, with me, to take me on this championship journey. Because, if you look at what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, I'm all over the place. People say, well, how do you do that? And that's teammates, people that are smarter than me, joint ventureships.
Yeah. Your empire, Shaq Inc., you're involved in restaurants, fitness, music, tech. You were one of the early investors in Google, Apple, esports. How do you go into all these different areas? First of all, how do you decide what area you're going to go to? And then second of all, how do you go into it with still being able to have the visibility and control it takes to manage all of that growth?
Well, it's all about trust.
Got it.
You have to trust your teammates. And we have meetings once a week. And, the good thing about me is I know that I do not know everything. I never micromanage.
Love that.
Never micromanage. I let people do their job.
What are one of your biggest regrets in business, and what did you learn from that?
I don't have a lot of regrets because I learned from the great Michael Jordan. They beat us in 1996. They swept us. And he grabbed me and he said, before you succeed, you must first learn to fail. So I realized that. So I failed a whole lot more in investments than I've been successful.
Yeah.
That's because when I was investing, my mentality wasn't right. Whenever I do a get-rich-quick scheme, never works out.
What brings you the most fulfillment in business? Obviously, financial is great, but you just said that's not what I'm in it for anymore.
Actually, meeting people. Yeah. I heard Jeff Bezos say that if you invest in something that's going to enrich a person's life, that's going to be good for people, that's going to be good for humanity, it's probably a good investment. Wow. So now when I invest, it's never for monetary purposes.
There's so many incredible investments. What does the future hold for you in business?
I mean, I just want to, continue to just meet people and, just be at the forefront of whatever new technology is coming out.
What mark do you hope to leave on the world in basketball, in business?
People always ask me that, and my question shocks people. I want people to say Shaq was a nice guy. Period. Stop. End of story. Doesn't matter how much money he made, how many championships he won. That's not important. Yeah. Because that's not what the world is about. Yeah. The world is about being happy, respecting everybody, no matter who they are, and just having fun. I want people to say Shaq was a nice guy. That's it.